Well, yes, I am. I'm having a baby with my boyfriend, Stefon Diggs.
Yeah, baby. Ah, yeah. Yeah, that's your baby dad. That's my baby dad too, girl. Well, what now? I don't fucking know. We'll figure it out, bitch.
Want me to put my baby back in my... I don't know. What y'all want me to do? Y'all want me to leave my man and fuck yours? You want me to leave my man and just go and fuck yours? I don't know. What y'all want me to do? What y'all want me to do?
Welcome to Retrospectively Interrupted, where we pause the noise, unpack the chaos, and apply some real-world sense. Thank you for tuning in. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe so we can keep building a community that actually thinks before repeating. Let's get into the video.
I need to calm down. Is y'all cool? Y'all been dragging me for 3 or 4 days. Y'all been a little bit too mean. Like, now. I can't change. I can't go back in time. You know what I'm saying? I already had a baby. Y'all want me to put my baby back in my... I don't know. What y'all want me to do? Y'all want me to leave my man and fuck yours? You want me to leave my man and just go and fuck yours? I don't know. What y'all want me to do? What y'all want me to do? We can only go forward now. 2026 is in a couple of days. I have so much work to...
This whole I'm bad, I'm popping, I can take your man narrative is tired because what has it gotten you? If your dating history looks like a game of which baby mama are you today, maybe it's time to look inward. Pretty is not a personality, and it's definitely not a strategy. It's not giving boss, it's giving backslide. She had the world in her hands, rare success, massive platform, influence, and she threw it away for a man who's allegedly dodging baby mama drama, blog allegations, and possibly courtrooms. And you think that's your flex? It's giving, I'm not embarrassed, with a side of, but you probably should be. You're out here moving like a walking contradiction. You left your husband, fine. But to go backward into a worse situation, looking confused, sounding delusional, and asking the internet if we approve, it's not empowerment. It's not funny. It's not cute. It's just sad. And no, we're not cool. Let's continue.
You've got a new man, right?
Yeah.
Are the sparks sparking?
Sparkling, honey. 4th of July.
How did you guys meet? How could you tell there was something there?
Yeah, I thought he was cute. I was like, oh, you gotta be mine.
So did you reach out to him or you just ran into him?
No,
somewhere?
you're not supposed to reach out to a man.
Oh, you follow the rules like I do. I follow that 90s book.
I know.
So did he reach out to you or how did you guys meet?
It was like mutual friends.
Mutual friends set you up? Mm-hmm. Okay. And so what's life like together? Tell me a little more.
It's more like life is more like an expression. It's more like this. The impression is.
And are you a football fan now?
Yeah, I'm a football fan, honey. I be in the screen on Sunday every day cursing people out. Pass the ball.
Okay, I'll let y'all know in 30 minutes if anybody has cracked and started crying, including baby Brent. Wavy. You wish I could buy that for the ceiling?
Yeah, I was thinking about it.
You wish I could buy that? Sure.
And I can buy that Mickey statue.
You want me to buy that Mickey statue?
Yeah.
I got no money. How am I gonna get some money? Tell me.
Right? And then the clown.
You gonna come?
I can come to buy money.
You gonna buy? You gonna buy some money?
Look at the snow. Look at the snow. Look at this.
Wow, isn't it cool?
Look at this. Look at this one. Look at this. Can we touch that?
Bye. Say bye bye. ¿Quién es la más linda de la casa? Wait, look at mom. Like your coat. These videos of people receiving my concert tickets for Christmas gifts, they making me so happy. But then again, I'm thinking like, God damn, I gotta really work hard. I gotta give it all I got. People are receiving me for Christmas. I gotta give it all I got. Don't worry, y'all. I'm finna go to work.
So how y'all feel? Would y'all feel some type of way if that was your man and he had other kids, he went to see the other kids, but he didn't come see your kid, and know y'all got a kid together and y'all together also, but he didn't come see you, how would you feel? Me, honestly, how would I feel? I'd be upset. I'd be a little bit upset. I would understand because I knew ahead of time that he already had other kids. I get that, but I would be kind of sad, like, dang, I didn't get to see him, or dang, he wasn't here for my kid or whatever. But then again, we don't know the whole situation. He could have actually went there, but it's just showing that he wasn't there. It was just showing him with his other kids, taking pictures with his other kids. So I would feel some type of way because I'm just upset I didn't get to see my man. This is my child's first Christmas, my child with you, first Christmas, and you're not there. So I can see it. I can see it. Yeah, I would definitely be a little bit upset, but I would understand at the same time. But anyway, y'all comment down below, like the video, subscribe to the channel, subscribe to Bang Play Games, subscribe to Trish World, subscribe to Brown Sugar. Make sure you check me out on social media. Check out my shop. Check out my IGT page. Shop.
Why was Cardi B willing to spend Christmas alone with her newborn? Her best friend explained it all. On Christmas, Cardi B spent the holiday alone with her 4 kids, while her boyfriend Stefon Diggs was in Maryland spending time with the children he has with other women. The internet exploded, but Cardi's close friend Ken Barbie shut it down with one sentence. Cardi would never be with a man who doesn't acknowledge or care about his kids. First, this is Cardi's boundary and her standard for choosing men. She divorced Offset not because he had other children, but because he kept cheating. Offset had 3 kids before marrying Cardi, and she accepted them all as her own. She doesn't want a man who only belongs to her. She wants a father who's responsible for all his kids. Second, the 3 babies Diggs showed on Christmas were all born in 2025. He had a daughter, Charlie, with influencer Lord Giselle in April, whose DNA was just confirmed. He also has a son with Kiana Barber and a son with Cardi in November. 3 babies in 1 year. Third, they've only been together for a little over 6 months, and many things are still being adjusted. Cardi is raising 4 kids while still dealing with a divorce and custody issues with Offset. Diggs is dealing with multiple baby mamas. As her friend said, blended families don't start out like fairy tales. This is reality.
See, this is what we're talking about. That video isn't funny. That clip isn't cute. That's a woman who didn't even want her own kids around the environment she's now sitting in, on Christmas, no less. Why? Because the chaos she thought she could control spiraled into something so unstable, so loud, so toxic. That's what happens when we make decisions based on chemistry and lust instead of compatibility and character. You can't keep satisfying the flesh and then act shocked when your spirit ends up starving. So when she hopped online asking if she should take someone else's man, it wasn't giving power. It was giving panic, giving please validate me, giving I'm spiraling, but trying to brand it is boss energy. As adults, we have to stop pretending that we can play house with people who don't even live by the same rules. This is what happens when we prioritize temporary attention over long-term alignment. You leave one situation that wasn't ideal, and instead of using the pain to grow, to pause, to protect your peace, you end up repeating the same patterns with a new face and worst case. And I get it. We all want love. We all want to feel chosen, but there's nothing glamorous about being publicly humiliated again because you refuse to slow down and ask the hard questions up front. Let's be real with ourselves so we can be real with each other. Because if you wouldn't want your kids around that type of chaos, you probably shouldn't be sleeping with it either.
I'm so scared for Cardi B, y'all, because every time I see Stefon Diggs, all I can think about is that video of the interviewer asking all of his teammates, who on the team would you least like to date your sister? And every last one of them said him.
Davin, what guy on this team would you least like to date your sister?
What the hell? Diggs.
What guy on this team would you least like to date your sister?
Oh, Stefon Diggs.
This team would you least like to date your sister?
Least I to date my sister, Diggs. 100%.
This team would you least like to date your sister? And I might add, you're starting to be the runaway favorite for this.
Would nobody want me to date this sister? I'm a great guy.
When it comes to the dating world, do you know what kind of scary creatures are crawling around in an NFL locker room? And every last one of them agreed that you were the one they'd least like to date their sister? Oh, hell no. Let's go back to COVID. Get 6 feet back.
Cardi B is the fourth baby mum of another guy for the second time in a row. What are the odds of that happening? Stefon's first daughter was born in 2016, and the mother is thought to be a woman called Tyler Marie. She is not interested in the limelight at all. Very similar to Future's first baby mother, the first baby mum tends to be quite discreet. Stefon's second baby mother is an Instagram model called Ken. Their daughter Shiloh was born in 2023, so she would be around 2 years old at this point. Stefon's third baby mother is allegedly a woman called Giselle. She's also an Instagram model. She gave birth to her daughter Charlie in April of this year, 2025. She filed a paternity suit against Stefon, claiming that he was the father of this child in December 2024 when she was still pregnant. Stefon responded saying that he doesn't know whether he's the dad, so he obviously does know and has been intimate with this woman. Giselle's lawyer told The Sun that Giselle cannot wait for Stefon to start providing for their child together. I mean, Stefon's average salary is 21 million a year, so I see why she's looking forward to some child support from Stefon. So it would seem as though Cardi is baby mama number 4 again. She was the 4th baby mother of her ex-husband Offset as well. But wait, does Stefon have another kid? Would this make Cardi the 5th baby mother? There are rumors floating around that Stefon had another baby this summer with an Instagram model called K Benji. That child, if it's Stefon's, would have been conceived when Cardi and Stefon first started dating in autumn of 2024, which was also right after Cardi B gave birth to her 3rd child with Offset. Or perhaps it was even before she gave birth, because Cardi B has appeared to say that she was with other men during this pregnancy. Offset came in her live one day and said, "You with a baby inside, tell the truth." And Cardi responded and did. Many took that to mean that she was confirming what Offset accused her of. Offset is, of course, a serial cheater himself. So Cardi is either the 4th or the 5th baby mom. Also in 2024, a stylist called Chris Blake Griffith accused Stefon of trying to forcibly get with him. We obviously hope that that's not true. When asked for comment on Cardi B's pregnancy announcement, Stefon said,
I heard about it.
and of course, we're glad that he has, in fact, heard about it. Stefon, obviously, lovely looking guy, great bone structure, but there's a lot going on here. Hopefully, Cardi hasn't gone from the frying pan to the fire with this guy.
Stefon Diggs, very bad week. Allegedly pink cocaine, IG models on a boat calling him daddy. You know, he has his own slew of troubles, you know, lawsuits and things like that. The NFL is aware of the video and the alleged pink substance and is advising their players, especially when they just started back playing after an ACL was torn, to be careful out here. You know what I'm saying? And so this young lady here the other day was getting some work done. This one. So she was getting some work done, beautifying herself. She was talking. And she was with child, not showing too much, but she's far along to where it's illegal to abort a baby. She is just a few months with a child, and allegedly Stefon Diggs is her baby daddy. She lives in New York, and he's been piping her down. Her name is K Benji, Cayy. Benji, Benji. Apparently she is pregnant. She's really pretty. You know, he likes them with big butts and stuff. It looks like she got a little BBL going on. She's with child, and it's his baby. So we should congratulate the new expecting parents, and we'll be sure to post the gender reveal when it's out. She's excited about her new bundle of joy. I'm excited too.
These are not signs of a prize. This is a caution sign. The real question is, if you're so rare, so elite, so top tier, why do you keep ending up with the same bottom barrel, community peen dudes who don't even claim you right? The gaslight isn't gassing. This isn't a baddie era. This is a cautionary tale. So no, this isn't the life. This isn't aspirational. This isn't cool. This is sad. This was a horrible decision. And deep down, I think even she knows that.
This is how it looks when a man never really liked you. He put a face on for you until he got tired of freaking you. It's a toxic pattern that fun girls go through. Men hit it and they quit it. And once they quit it, the disrespect kicks in because they have no more use for you. Take a look at this video. This was today. Not a care in the world. Take a look. Don't be a fun girl. It's no fun. fun girls never win. Never. Remember, I told you.
So let's be serious. How are you talking about taking and keeping our man when this isn't even what you're implementing in your own love life? What exactly do you have that the rest of us are missing? Because based on the pattern, you're not satisfying anybody's man. You're just rotating through the same type of disappointment and framing like it's power and desire. Let's continue.
We have our first update in the case against Stefon Diggs and have found out that the alleged victim was his personal chef, whom he allegedly slapped and choked over a salary dispute. According to the narrative, the female employee first went to the police on December 16th and stated she was working as a private chef on December 2nd when Diggs entered her unlocked bedroom to discuss an ongoing text exchange between the two over money she believed was owed to her. She then claims Diggs became angry and smacked her across the face. She then also claims he tried to choke her using the crook of his elbow and that he was behind her with his arms wrapped around her. She said at this point she felt like she could have blacked out, but then she was thrown onto the bed and he said something along the lines of "thought so." The woman told cops she explained to Diggs she still hadn't been paid, but Diggs said lies and left the room. According to the report, she said she was hesitant to come forward due to Diggs being a member of the Patriots. She told cops that she started working with Diggs in July and was supposed to work through the 2025 season and was supposed to be paid weekly, but it got switched to monthly instead, and she had not received a monthly payment during the time of the incident. We will continue to update you with what we learn.
If you hiring a chef, why you need a bitch with a BBL? I'm gonna show you the chef. The curvature of her ass is like, yo, nigga, that shit is like a trigonometric like equation, nigga. A squared plus B squared equals C squared, nigga. This shit is like, yo, this shit is crazy. Send your motherfucking resume, a bunch of pictures, to academicsmusic@gmail.com. I got a permanent, and y'all gonna live in my house? So you're gonna feed me and hold on, let me not say the quiet part. You gonna feed me?
And let's be real, y'all. That chef was serving more than just food to Stefon Diggs. If y'all saw those messages, you would see that she said, "and I'm out your life." Employees don't quit that way. Situationships do. Never forget the Vikings locker room all said that they would not let Stefon Diggs date their sister. They all said this without hesitation. They saw some things. As a man who has a known record of being a lustful man, why are you hiring a chef with a BBL? I'm not saying BBL chefs don't deserve an opportunity, but I'm saying, why did you hire one?
Stefon Diggs is now about to be charged with strangulation and assault because he got in a fight with his female chef who also lives with him in her room. Man. Basically, she states that him and her had a fight in her bedroom about him not paying her the correct amount of money she's owed. She said that's when the argument escalated. He smacked her in the face and straight up put her in a chokehold to the point where she felt like she blacked out. Her text messages are weird though. She says, "You wasted my time with this circus you have going on. I'm out of your life." Now social media believes that this is deeper than what we think, that he was clapping his chef and that he probably wasn't paying her because, you know, she lives with him. And then, you know, some fans calling Cardi B to say something, bro. Cardi B already shows she don't care what bro does. But Patriot fans are hoping that the NFL lets him play the game even with the allegation that he has against him. One thing I will say though, bro is constantly having a shawty come on the internet claiming abuse, or dudes coming out claiming that he like boys. It's always the same two allegations, bro. What do you guys think about this?
Freshly giving birth to a man, baby, and he can't even be there for the first Christmas. He can't even be there for the first Christmas for the Christmas photos. Because he got all these other kids and he got to be over there with them too. He had to pick, and he picked to be somewhere else. Yikes. Y'all girls are strong. y'all are really God's strongest soldiers. Because God knew, I can't do that. I'm not strong enough for that. Ain't no way I'm going to sit up and have no baby for no man. And he can't even be there for the first Christmas. It's bad enough that the man been out here throwing babies at everybody. Everybody getting a baby from him. And you telling me he couldn't even show up for them Christmas photos? Even Nick Cannon shows up for them Christmas photos. Nick Cannon be having to take God knows how many flights. But he gonna show up for them Christmas photos. I know Cardi had to be punching the air when she seen Nick Cannon pop up this year with all of them photos with them different women. And then your man couldn't even come to the first Christmas for that baby. I'm telling you, this right here is Offset 2.0. Y'all really think Offset was bad? Y'all gonna wish she had to just stay with Offset when this man done with her. And she popped up to his game today looking like brainless Barbie. He gave her that forehead kiss. When men give you that forehead kiss, that's them sucking the rest of the brain cells that you got left out your head.
Imagine you having a best friend like me that stimulates your mind, that make you fucking laugh, and then fuck you to sleep. Imagine having that. That's me, bitch. And then on top of that, a bad bitch. Bad bitch. Bad bitch. Your bitch walk in the room, everybody looking at your bitch. Not because I'm famous and everything. I'm just a bad bitch, head to fucking toe. Hair, polished. Face, polished. Body, deckity. Outfit on deckity. That's me, bitch. Don't be questioning.
You got good cookie. You look good. Your stuff is fat. Okay, and that's not exclusive anymore. That's not rare. What's rare is emotional maturity, inner peace, wisdom, accountability, and knowing how to say, I need to sit this one out and heal. She said, do you want me to your man? Girl, you don't even know what to do with yours. If being toxic is your brand, just say that, but don't label it empowerment. She left her husband just to go get publicly embarrassed by another man. That's not growth. That's regression. And the way she jumped online afterward asking fans if we good, no baby, are you good? Because we're not fooled. You can't gaslight a generation of people who know the difference between chaos and confidence.
Yeah. It's me. Hello, Barbara. This is Shirley. Yup, it's me. Hi. Yeah, that's your baby daddy, bitch. That's my baby daddy too, girl. Well, what now? I don't fucking know. We'll figure it out, bitch.
This isn't I'm unbothered. This is I don't want to sit with my own thoughts. We need to talk about it because when you live your whole life online trying to convince people that you're winning while you're clearly losing, you're not influencing, you're distracting. And let's keep it real. Women like her who could have had peace, had options, had a clean slate, but chose drama, they're not the prize. Not to a man who values himself, not to a man with class, emotional intelligence, or legacy on his mind. That's why she keeps going after the same type of man, because the kind of man that would actually love, protect, and grow with her would never choose her with the way she's moving. And let's stop acting like this is exclusive to her. This is a mirror for the culture. Some of y'all out here idolizing dysfunction because you think it's normal. You think if you're not in chaos, you're not real. That if you're not struggling, you're not interesting. And that if you're not in a love triangle, you're not desired. It's all backwards. You don't need to be his peace. You need to come with your own peace. Because when you're rooted in peace, men like that won't even feel comfortable stepping to you. We need to stop idolizing dysfunction. Stop praising looks and money as if they outweigh common sense, mental health, and being a role model. Today, looking good ain't special. Everybody looks good now. JT said it best, ain't nobody ugly no more. So what's going to set you apart? Don't say it's your body. Don't say it's your good. Show us it's your mind, your character, your wisdom, your peace. Because what we're not going to do in 2026 is pretend that baby mama chaos is a flex. That dysfunction is empowerment. That messy dating is aspirational. No more. Ask yourself this. Why are we still choosing pain when peace is available? Why are we glorifying being chosen last as long as we're chosen at all? Why do we act like toxicity equals love? Why do we excuse patterns just because they come in designer? Let's be real, you don't want that life. Holidays alone, crying behind the filter, begging for relevance, all while pretending you're that girl. You can do better. We all can do better. Thanks for watching Retrospectively Interrupted. Like, comment, and subscribe if this made you think or made you check yourself. Because in a world full of noise, sometimes we just need to pause and think. Until next time.
Dancing all night, we're dancing all night, dancing.